it's Tiffany with another video, and as you guys saw in the title, this is going to be all about my current beauty favorites. Now if you guys are familiar with my channel, you know that I recently moved, and just in case you guys didn't see my empty apartment tour, don't worry, I got you. I'm gonna leave a link right here and you guys can go back and check it out. But the whole moving process helped me realize two things. Number one, I have way too much stuff. I hate moving. I always feel like, where is this stuff? Where did it come from? And why do I have so much of it? But the good thing about it is that it did help me focus on some makeup products that I kind of had forgotten about it. I rekindled some love relationships with some things that I haven't pulled out in a while. So I feel like I have some really great items to show you guys. So no more talking. Let's get started. So first off, I want to show you guys an eyeshadow palette that I have been loving. Now this is not a new eyeshadow palette. It's a newer palette, and I think I maybe only showed you guys this palette in a haul. I know for a fact I haven't really talked about it, but it's the NARS NarsSist. What is this one? This is the Wanted palette. That's what the packaging looks like. I think the packaging on this is really, really cute. It's like a pixelated type of picture of a lady's eye. But it's just, I don't know, it's really, really cute. And then I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like on the inside. I'm gonna cover the mirror because I don't wanna blind you. But that's how it looks on the inside. Now I picked this up because I fell in love with the Loaded palette. The NarsSist Loaded is, yeah, this one is Wanted, so the other one is Loaded. I raved about that thing on my channel. So I picked this up thinking I was gonna love it just as much as the original. And when I first used it, I wasn't wowed. I didn't really care for it, and I kind of just threw it off to the side and said, oh, I play around with it more and kind of really see how I feel. But I had honestly forgotten all about this palette. But since the move, this is really the only palette that I've been playing with. And I came to realize that I actually do love this. It is the eyeshadow palette that I used on my eyes today. Although I went for more of like a neutral eye because I knew I wanted to do a bolder lip. But I feel like you can do so much with this palette. You can do day looks, you can do night looks, you can do glam, you can do soft. Like there's just so much. And of course, to me, the NARS shadows are always amazing. I never have an issue with NARS eyeshadows. So I really, really love this palette. And like I said, at first I didn't like it. And I think that's why I'm always stressing why first impressions are not always the best video, because if I had done a first impression on this video, I probably would have came and told you guys like, don't waste your money, I really don't like it. But come to find out, I actually do think it's worth the bucks because this is a really great palette. Who knew? Two powder foundations that I have absolutely been loving. Neither one are new here on my channel, but I mean, I can't stop raving because they really are that great. And they're both affordable. How about that? The first one comes from LA Girl. This is the Pro Face HD Matte Powder. I feel like I just talked about this powder in my last month's favorites, but if I did, that just goes to show you guys just how much I love it. This one is in the shade Warm Caramel. That's what it looks like. I really, really love this powder. It is just a oily girl or guy's affordable dream powder. It reminds me a lot of the MAC Studio Fix powder, which I have and I do love, but I always find myself reaching for this one more. I think if there was ever a powder that I was gonna hit pan on, it's definitely gonna be this one because I'm already starting to kind of see the pan form down under there. So I know it's coming. This just does a great job if you wanna wear it by itself, if you wanna set it underneath your foundation. Like, it is just amazing. But a powder that I have been loving equally is the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Powder. Here's what the packaging for that one looks like. And I have mine in the shade Classic Tan in this powder. They do basically the same thing. Like I said, if you want to wear powder and you want to wear it by itself, I don't always feel like powder foundations are going to give you that flawless finish. But I think these two powders give off some really nice coverage, and you can get a decent kind of like natural type of look with them. They also, again, work well over foundation, so I love it for that as well. and they're both matte. They do a really good job at keeping you matte, which I need because I am an oily girl. So I really love them. I love the fact that both these powders are super affordable. You can pick both of these up in drugstores because I know that CVS does sell LA Girl now, but if you can't find it in your CVS, you can also try your local beauty supply stores. That's normally where I get my supplies from, but loving these two powders. A bronzer that I fell back in love with, and I had totally forgotten about this one. This comes from Becca. It's called Maui Nights. Y'all know I used to rave about this when I first got it. I didn't think I would like it at first because of the fact that it's more of like a red powder, and I always felt like red bronzers on me just didn't look well. What ended up happening was that Becca actually sent me out Maui Nights, which caused me to pull out the one that I have and sort of fall in love all over again. Even though this looks like a super red, like dirty red, like Georgia Clay red type of bronzer, I promise you this works so beautifully on your skin. Blend it out. It does not look red like this at all. It's not what I'm wearing today. What I'm wearing today is a contour powder that I really love. This one comes from Black Up Cosmetics. This is their number 4 contour powder. It comes with this one as well. I never use this. I guess it could be a highlight powder. I never used this, so I don't really know, but the contour powder on this is amazing. Like I said, it's what I'm wearing today because I wanted to go for more of that like snatched deep type of contour as opposed to just going for more of a bronzer. But if I did want more of a bronzer look, I would have reached for this one, but I again wanted a little bit of a deep like type of look. That's what I was going for. This one right here, this Becca Maui Nights, I've been wearing it just about every day, even when I wasn't really doing too much makeup, to just give my face that kind of kissed by the sun bronzy look. Really love it. They have, I think, like 5 or 6 different shades, so just depending on your skin tone, you should find something that works for you, but I've been loving that one. A brow gel that I had completely forgotten about, thanks to the move, I found it and I'm in love again, is the e.l.f. I don't know the name of it. I think it's just called like a brow gel. Here is what it looks like. It is double-sided. One says eyebrow and one says eyelash. I remember when I first picked this up, like a long time ago, like years ago, I would only use the eyebrow side on my eyebrows and then I would throw it away because I felt like the other side was like specific to your eyelash. I finally realized that you can actually use both ends on your eyebrows. They basically both do the same thing, and that is set your brows in place beautifully. I picked this back up, I want to say like 3 months ago, but I had totally forgotten about it until like a month ago. I found it again, and it just does a really good job. It battles a lot of the higher end brow gels because I feel like I can wear this brow gel and my brows don't move. And you guys know I work in a crazy setting in the post office. It's hot, it's sweating, I'm going nonstop for like 10-11 hours, and I can end the day with my brows looking just as good as they did that morning, especially when I set them with this. So I absolutely love it. A concealer. Now this is a newer product. This is the Maybelline, I don't know, Maybelline concealer. I guess that's what we're going with. Maybelline recently came out with some more shades to this concealer. I picked up the shade number 30 Honey. I think Honey is a newer shade. Correct me if I'm wrong. It's a concealer I'm wearing today. It's a concealer I took when I went out of town. It's a concealer I've been wearing ever since I picked it up, and this is just like the perfect shade. It's not too light. It's not too much of my skin tone. It is just gorgeous. I blend it out with a damp sponge. I feel like that's how it blends out best. When I blend it out with a brush, I don't really like how it looks, but when I just blend it out with the Beauty Blender damp, it just goes on perfectly. It doesn't crease when you set it. If you don't set it, you might get some creasing, but when you set it, baby, it's flawless, and I absolutely love it. Holy grail product that I have been without. You guys remember me saying I went home like months ago. This was, man, a while, probably like last September, October. I went home and I left my makeup bag. I'm still waiting for my sisters or my nieces, somebody to be like, hey, I found your bag, I'm mailing it to you, but clearly we're in February and I don't think that's gonna happen. So I've started repurchasing some of the things that I know was in that bag because I took a lot of my Holy Grail products home, never again. my DermaBlend loose setting powder in warm saffron. I had to order it again. They no longer sell it on the Sephora website, which I think is crazy. I had to actually go to the DermaBlend site and order it, but it shipped really fast, so I'm not mad. This powder is holy grail. This powder is bae. This powder never disappoints. It sets my under eye beautifully. I did take it home when I just went home a couple of weeks ago, but I remembered to take it. But I set my sister's under eye with it, and she was like, oh my gosh, you have to either give me this or you have to send me one. Like, what is that? I need it. It just does a great job every time. Now, one thing I have been doing is lately I've been mixing this with my Patrick Starrr powder, and I feel like the combination is what I did underneath my eyes today is flawless. Do you hear me? Flawless. Love it. Never gonna be without this powder again because it's just, it's holy grail. HG. HG. And then finally, some lashes. I picked these lashes up so long ago. Never got around to wearing them until recently. They are the lashes that I'm wearing on my eyes today. I don't know if you guys can see. These are the Salon Perfect Go Glam number 614 lashes. Drugstore lashes. Straight out of Walmart lashes. Under $5 or at least under $7 lashes. These lashes are perfection. I remember seeing someone use these. I don't know who it was. I want to say it might have been my girl C. Janine, possibly. I don't remember where I saw it, but I think it was her. I think she either had them on like Instagram or Snapchat or something, and I remember asking like, what are those? These lashes, oh my gosh, for them to be drugstore and they're super, super light, it almost feels like you're not wearing anything, but I think they give such a glam look. And they're super affordable. Like, why have I not been wearing these before now? Because I absolutely love them. They're amazing. And these came 5 in a pack. This was a bonus pack, so I guess it was originally 4, but you got 5. I don't know if all of them are like that, but 5 pair of lashes for like $7 or less. How can you beat that? And they're like really good lashes. A lot of the times, I'm not even gonna lie, when I think of drugstore or like, you know, Walgreens, Walmart, like lashes like that, they're not always the best. They do end up looking a little bit plasticky and a little bit cheapy. So I almost was expecting the same thing with these, but no, honey, these lashes are bomb and I'm so, so in love. So definitely, if you guys have been on the lookout for some good affordable lashes, I would suggest these because they're really, really good. Really amazing. They made it in my favorites video. What does that say? Alright guys, so as if I have not talked your head off enough for one video, that is it for my current beauty favorites. Definitely let me know what you guys are thinking of the products. Let me know if you have any of these, you tried it, you like it, you dislike it, all that other good stuff. You know I want to know that down below. Let me know what you guys are thinking of this whole setup, if it's not too dark, because if this works for you guys, I might use this background for a while so you guys don't have to always see my bed in the background, you know what I mean? Just give you a different glimpse of my room. So let me know that as well, and anything else that you guys want to tell me down below. As always, thank you guys so much for rocking with me. Thank you for sticking it out with me despite me not being on YouTube as much. The move, work, kids, it's been a little overwhelming, but now that I'm starting to get moved in and get things set up, hopefully I can bring you guys a little bit more videos than I have been recently. But until next time, bye YouTube.